Alright, here's where things get weird. It's a funeral, and I'm going to say it's Gaston's funeral because I decided to wear all black at that time. I was real slim then. I hurried in for the trip. I moved my vacation time at Capital Club up a week to come attend the funeral. It's my cousin Tom and his daughter there. It's, typical funeral, but Uncle Gaston lived here in Jackson. Member of Parkway Baptist Church. Lived on Meadowbrook Drive. He had a beautiful house, really beautiful backyard. I always thought the house was so cool. Most of the house is a bit above the ground, the way they built houses over there, which worked out to his advantage in the '79 flood. They always kept the house real nice. Had really nice windows for bird watching. He had a woodworks workshop for his hobby during his retirement, probably even before his retirement. He made bird houses, as does my cousin Tom there. There's another airplane. See, in some shots like this, when you take the shot from this angle, it looks just gigantic. And they are big, but they're real lightweight. Performance data specification, standard equipment, optional equipment, price list. Hey, not many people want to listen to this story, but I still like telling it. I was a classmate of Brett Favre's. I'm very proud of him. That's the reason that I would even bring it up. I was not a close friend of his, but as you see, I attended the University of Southern Mississippi and drew weird stuff on my notebook. My dad was fairly generous. I lived at Bond Hall, which is the cheapest dormitory to live in at that time, and I had the basic package, which I believe I had the 5-day ticket for meals. So when I did stay on the weekend, I had to pay for meals on the weekends, and I met a gal that I really liked, and ended up staying a few weekends. Brought her up here for one weekend. She just happened to be half Japanese. Really lovely lady. And in class, this is the 8 a.m. to 8:50, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 205 HPER. So there's the first day. A notebook worth 100 points. Divided into power, agility, balance, reaction time, speed, flexibility, physical fitness, kinesthesis, and statistics. So you get your format there. Research orderly. Now, I don't know if Favre's name or anything is in here. It seems like I do have some data on his sports performance, and he was averaging some agility test and above average in others. Like I say, I didn't pay that much attention to him, but he is part of the reason, now in reflection, that I named my class Rhythm Kick. He was in my rhythms class, and he was quite coordinated, and seemed to know all the dances like Cotton Eye Joe, Hustle, and things like that. And I was had stage fright type thing. I was not an aerobic teacher at that time, but I already had the ambition. perhaps in my subconscious. I was attending an aerobic class about 2.5 miles from the school at a local, yuppie type fitness center, and a lady friend of mine named Andy, that's with an I. We joined the club together. She wanted me to help her, of course, lose weight, control body fat, stay in shape, keep that butt looking nice for the rock band that she went to see or something like that. But that, we got along real good. We found out later we're fifth cousins, and her kin folks are from the same place mine kin folks are from. I don't believe she and I were ever in Favre's presence at the same time. And like I say, the reason I'm bringing him up, I had a rhythm class where they did a lot of different folk dances, cultural dances, and of course, disco dances and modern dance. And we had to do a performance. I did my performance to In Excess song. It wasn't Need You Tonight, I don't think. It was another In Excess song. I can't recall it at this time. I don't have my rhythms notebook right here. But it was an In Excess song. It was real slow. I did like a low impact type aerobics thing, and Andy helped me with it. And then of course I was attending aerobics class that had a few ideas. I kept it real basic, real low impact, real slow. The beat was just barely over 100 beats per minute. Too slow, really. It needs to be 120 or more. 118 is okay. A lot of math equations and stuff in here. Yeah, there's a test on Monday. Blah, 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 blah. Lactic acid, oxygen debt, stuff to drive you nuts, BMR. Hey, this stuff is fascinating, though. I loved studying physical fitness. Percentage of body fat, optimal body fat, 10 to 15%. They're not shopping at Walmart. All right. There's the heart. That's the best I can do with my artistic ability. He's special. He's artistic. So, Apex. I just found this again. I mean, look, it's in pretty good condition for fall of 1987. I did not continue going to USM. The main reason was, while I was down there, I experienced total deafness, like most of the time, day and night. A lot of times when I was in class, I could not hear a thing. Just put my glasses on, read the blackboard. I sometimes would ask Favre or other people if, to copy their notes or whatever. He was in exercise measurements, rhythms, nutrition, and one other class. I can't think of the other one. It was with Dr. Poole. And he was a real quiet, gentlemanly guy. I really don't have anything bad to say about it, He's a really nice Southern boy. Can't say something nice, maybe you shouldn't say it. Muscle contraction. I did a program called Heavy Duty one time. A friend of mine was calling Mike Mincer, one of the Mincer twins that were very knowledgeable bodybuilders and popular in the 70s and 80s. And they'll train you over the phone for $75 an hour. That's back in the 90s. You probably couldn't get the guy to show up for less than $500 an hour now. Skype him, ask him what kind of cigarettes he's smoking or something. I don't know. Not a fan of cigarettes. I occasionally smoke one just to try to see what the obsession is. I don't know what it is. It's ridiculous. I think people should smoke cigars. The movie Insider was really a well-done movie in that psycho kind of way. What's that guy's name? Russell Crowe played the part of the fellow that got removed. There's body temperature. And I believe Mike Moore played himself. I used to bump into Mike Moore at Ding Hao Restaurant. He's a really nice gentleman. I've actually been around him quite a few times. He would visit the Baptist Fitness Center occasionally, maybe to just chit-chat with comrades, etc. Because the tobacco case was going on then. Really nice gentleman. He did a lot of great things for Mississippi.